I'll be giving you 4 different options today, so yeah, let's get started. The first thing I want to do is look at QQQ. I trade TQQQ because it's a lot cheaper to trade, and it moves 3 times the amount as QQQ. So it's a leveraged fund. So right now, if we look at QQQ, it's actually having higher lows, which is pretty, bullish, even though we're really, really low. And then if you see down here, we had a red hammer. So hammers are pretty bullish. I wish it was green, a little higher of that on that day, but it's a red hammer. Still, to me, I think with these higher lows and this hammer that we might see continuation up and try 275 in the near future. We got a nice rejection off 260. So I'm bullish for this week. Could totally be wrong, but this is what I'm seeing. I want you to build your own thought process as to what's going on in the market, and I just hope this might help you see some things that you might not have saw otherwise. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at bullish wise. And then if we come over to TQQQ, so this is what I trade. I trade this pretty much weekly. I would buy a call expiring maybe this week, maybe next week, but it'd probably be around this $18 strike price for around 100 bucks, so not too much. If we go down to these Greeks, you'll see the theta. This is the decay, so it'll decay $10 a day if it does not move in the direction that you want. And the delta is 52. So if I get a whole dollar move, I'd make 52 bucks on my $100 buy. So I think that's pretty good. And this is, again, is the market in general. So where I plan on hopping in is if we could get a little bit of a pullback around 262, buy in and watch us continue to go up is really my game plan. Options, they're all about getting in at the right time. You're going to have the best idea, get the best setup, but then if you don't get in at the right time, you're stuck negative for a week or whatever. So always try and be very, very precise with your entries, and I'm going to try and get around the 262 as close as I can to the support, to be completely honest, and get it to bounce and ride up. So that's my plan, at least with QQQ and TQQQ. Another bullish stock that I'm looking at is NEO. I'm probably not going to trade this. This one's just for you guys. It looks pretty good. I'm not a continuation trader. I like reversals. So like we just saw with QQQ, I like to buy when it's bouncing off support. I don't like to watch continuations and things like that. So right now we're watching NEO right here. It had this gap up, which is awesome, and then continued up, and it hit $11.70. And if you have this much momentum, typically it continues to rocket up, but we'll see that back here this was support, so it's probably going to be pretty strong resistance here. I wouldn't be surprised if this backs down a little bit. You could probably scoop it around 11 bucks and then come up and ultimately break it and continue all the way up to around the $13. So that'd be around a $1.50 move. And if we check that out on Robinhood, see pretty much let's check out the Greeks for that as well. So some people like to trade, minimum, it'll give you, double the money. Me, I like to do it just based on the Greeks. If the Greeks are good, then I'm pretty happy. So again, I would probably buy around this 11.5, so that would be around 90 bucks. And if we come down to the Greeks, it'll decay around $7 a day, and that delta is $57 if it moves a dollar in the direction you want. And like we're saying, it could give us a whole $1.50 move if you get in at the right spot, right before it rips up around probably $11 is what I would wait for. I'd rather be patient and miss an opportunity than get sucked into something forever. So I'd probably try and buy around the 11, see if we get up to the 13.5. That would give you around 120 bucks on that contract. So that's pretty good. And then this one I've been really playing Intel a lot recently. It's just been treating me good. So this one I'll hop in, and you'll see there's really not the best pattern here. We did have this gap close right here, but again, it's been bullish, and I just play reversals. So whenever this is crashing low, I buy, let it rip high, sell it, and that's the plan for here too. We're in this channel between 26.75 and 28. 85, and I'm going to try and hop in around this 27.5. We had a little bit of support here. So if I can hop in around this 27.5 and watch it rip up and try and break this 28.8, that'd be pretty good. That's around a $1.50 move in the direction that I like. So let's check out the Greeks for that as well. So this is Intel. I'm also going to give you a bear or a bearish option just in case you're a bear, and you know, you can make money on both ways. So you can even in a bull market make money doing puts. So here we go with Intel call. So again, this is for November 11th. If you want to play later, perfectly fine. You can do that as well. But right now, I would probably get around this $28 option. This is probably what I'm going to buy tomorrow if I can get Intel pretty low. I might even wait till Tuesday to get an entry if I see this showing a little bearish movement. And it would be $76. And the theta, so $6. It's only going to decay $6 a day, which isn't bad. And the delta is 57. So again, that's pretty good. And we were just saying we could possibly get around a $2 move, maybe a little over a $1 move. So let's see if we can get around $100 out of this if everything goes our direction and if we get in at the right time. So that's what I'm looking at with Intel. And now, so then the last play that I have for you is bearish. So if you don't think that I'm right when I say I think it's bullish and you're more bearish, that's perfectly fine. This would be a bear play for you to play because you know, I might not see everything 100% and you might be seeing some other things that I'm not seeing, so I still want to give you a play if that is something that you're looking into. So right now this is Airbnb. It had this gap down, made this giant bear flag on the daily, and how I would play this actually is let it come back up to around $100 and then I would buy a put and let this rock down, see if it could come break that resistance or support at $91 and ultimately come down to this $87 mark, which is a really big move. $86 mark right there as previous support. So this is definitely possible, but that's something I would do is let it go up to 100 and then short it down. You can even still make money doing puts in a bull market. So we're not in a bull market, but if things were just rip up for a little while, this might hit. So this is the other play, and now let's check out all the Greeks for this. So Airbnb, I would buy a put, and this one, since you know this is a pretty big play, I would actually go probably about 2 weeks out. I wouldn't expect this to happen in a day or two. So again, I would do about 2 weeks out, so that would be November 18th, maybe even longer, depends on your preference, but I would buy the $100 put like we were just talking about. And the price is going to vary. You got to see, you know, what day you're able to hop in this and all those other factors. But as of right now, the theta is 14. Not really too great. You lose 14% daily, but this is going to be a little bit more of an expensive play. So $14 a day losing. But if it goes $1 in the direction you want, you get $63 a piece. And we were just talking about possibly $15 move. So that would be a substantial amount of money. I don't know if that'll fully give you all that, but again, this is just a nice at least setup that I saw. So yeah, so that are all 4 plays that I found, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you learned something. Let me know if I could be better. All right, so I hope you guys can make some money with this week, and yeah, I'll keep you updated with how these play out, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. All right.